Welcome to Virtual Raising a Reader, hosted by the Anson County Partnership for Children. Making reading fun, parent pointers. Number one, parents, play with your child by pretending you are at school and act out common parts of their day. Number two, parents, allow your child to gather their school supplies, such as a backpack, lunchbox, pencils, paper, while reading the story. They can act out the scenes in the book. And number three, parents, don't forget to ask questions throughout the story. Clark the Shark, written by Bruce Hale, illustrated by Guy Francis. In all the wide blue seas, in all the wide blue world, the top school for fish was Theodore Roosterfish Elementary. And of all the fish at Theodore Roosterfish, the biggest and the strongest was Clark the Shark. Clark loved school, and he loved his teacher, Miss Inkydink. He loved to play upsy downsy and spin a jig with his friends. Clark loved his life. School is awesome, shouted Clark the Shark. Less shouting, more reading, said Miss Inkydink. Lunchtime is sweet, yelled Clark the Shark. Munch your own lunch, said his friend Joey Mackerel. Recess rocks, bellowed Clark the Shark. You are playing rough, Clark, cried the other kids. Now let's go and find those thinking caps. It's question time. How did Clark feel about school? Yes, Clark loved his life with all of his sharky heart, but he loved everything way too much. He was too loud, he was too wild, he was just too much shark for the other fish to handle. After a while, no one would play with Clark. No one ate lunch with him, no one sat with him at circle time. Even his best friend, Joey Mackerel, said, "Cool your jets, Clark. You're making me crazy." One day, Clark asked Miss Inkydink, "What's wrong with everyone?" Miss Inkydink patted his fin. "Clark, sometimes you play too hard. You munch too hard, and gosh, you even help too hard. But life is so exciting," said Clark. "There's a time and a place for everything," said Miss Inkydink, "and sometimes the rule is stay cool." At recess, Clark tried to stay cool, but he pushed the swing with too much zing. "Sorry," said Clark. "I forgot." "Yikes," said Joey Mackerel. At lunch, Clark tried to stay cool, but everything smelled so good that he munched a bunch of lunches. "Sorry," said Clark. "I forgot." "We're starving," said his friends. In class, Clark tried to stay cool, but a good book got him all shook up. "Now, Clark," said Miss Inkydink, "this isn't the time or the place. Tell me what's the rule." "Stay cool," said Clark. "Hey, that rhymes," he cried. Then Clark got a big idea in his sharky head. "Maybe if I made a rhyme, I'll remember every time," he thought. The next day, he put his plan to work. In class, when lessons got excited, Clark wanted to bounce up out of his seat. Instead, he told himself, "When teacher's talking, don't go walking." And what do you know? It worked. "That'll boy," Clark, said Miss Inkydink. Clark smiled. Lessons are fun. At lunch, everything smelled so yummy. When Clark wanted to eat and never stop, he told himself, "Only munch your own lunch." And it worked again. "Way to go, Clark," said his friends. Clark grinned. "Lunch is fun." Another quick question, boys and girls. Can you make up a rhyme about your day? At playtime, Clark told himself, "Easy does it. That's the way. Then my friends will let me play." And playtime was fun. Once more, Clark loved his life. But then a shadow fell across the playground. A ginormous shadow with tentacles galore. "It's a new kid and he looks scary," said Joey Mackerel. "Swim for your lives." The squid squashed the slide and it snapped off the swings. "Oh, oops, my bad," said the new kid. "Wait," said Clark. "He just wants to play. Let's find a way." And he swam at the new kid with all his might. Clark played harder than he ever played before, upsy downsy and spin 'em a jig. Why, he even made up a new game, Tail Wumpsy Lumpsy. "Whoa, that was fun," said the new kid, breathless, and he settled down. "If you want to come to school, you've got to stay cool," said Clark. "That's right, Clark," said Miss Inky Dink, "and thanks for taking care of our new classmate, Sid the Squid." "Hooray for Clark the Shark!" Everyone cheered. That night, Clark's mother asked, "What do you learn at school, dear?" "There's a time and a place for everything," Clark said. "Sometimes you stay cool." The end. Activity time. Children will draw a picture of the ocean, then cut out different shapes, triangle, square, circle, ovals, etc. to make a shark. Glue your shark inside the ocean you drew. Parents, this activity will help children with fine motor skills, cognitive development, building attention span, and problem solving. Thank you so much for joining us. Tune in next week for another wonderful story time. Share any activities to the Anson County Partnership for Children Facebook page or Instagram page. See you later and happy reading.